Hi friends, my name is Dokne Abhishek and today's topic is exception handling in Java. The exception handling in Java is one of the powerful mechanism to handle the runtime error so that the normal flow of application can be maintained. In this, we'll be learn about the Java exceptions, its type and the difference between check and unchecked exception. First one is what is meant by exception. Exception is the abnormal condition. In Java, an exception event that distribute the normal flow of the program. It is an object which is thrown at runtime. Exception handling is the mechanism to handle a runtime error such as class not function exception, IO exception, SQL exception, and remote exception, etc. Advantage of exception handling. The core advantage of exception handling is to maintain the normal flow of the application. An exception normally distribute the normal flow of the application. It is an exception is the considered in a scenario statements. There are suppose the 10 statements in Java for the Java program. An exception occurs at statements 5. The rest of the code will be not executed. That is statement 6 to 10 will be not executed. However, perform exception handling. The rest of the statement will be executed. That is why we use exception handling in Java. Hierarchy of Java exception classes. In Java.language throwable class is the root class of exception hierarchy inherited by two subclasses, exception and error. The hierarchy of exception classes is given below. Types of exception handling. There are three types of exception handling. First is check exception, second is uncheck exception, and third is error. The difference between checks and unchecked exceptions. First is checked exception. The classes that directly inherit the throwable classes except runtime exception and error are known as check exception. For example, IO exception, SQL exception, etc. Next is unchecked exception. Their classes that inherit the runtime exception are known as unchecked exception. For example, arithmetic exception, null point exception, array index out of bound exception, etc. Unchecked exception is not are the check at the compile time and runtime. This is all about exceptions in Java. Thank you.